That's fair. Well, is it possible there'll be pizza there?
There'll be pizza there.
Okay,
yes.
that's
we don't go anywhere without pizza.
That's all we need is the pizza.
Did you ever come to Arcaro Genell's and not have pizza?
No, I can't imagine I've ever did that. I was just down there last week.
Oh yeah, when he came in,
like that guy from Jersey came. Oh. He does a page called the Culinary Road Trip.
Oh,
big following on there. It was a real nice guy. He has a French accent.
Oh,
he came in last week.
I didn't see it. Was he at the restaurant?
He came in to take out.
Oh,
he got a tray of red, and he reached out to me. He's like, "I'm going to stop at a Carolyn Janelle's." I'm like, "Oh, that's fantastic! I'll come down there and hang out with you." Okay. So I went down there, hung out with him. He's going to post a review in like a month or two. Like he's backlogged on them. Yeah, he was taking his kids up to Toronto. He's originally from Canada, but he lives in Jersey now, and he does a lot of different stuff. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we get people like that doing that as they come by.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, you got to love that.
Yeah, they videotape it. Next thing you know, you see it somewhere.
Got to love that. We're all set. Located in the heart of West Pittston, Pennsylvania, Luca Pizza brings bold pizza flavor and sandwich creations inspired by New York-style classics. With its own creative flair, whether you're craving a crispy Brooklyn-style pizza, specialty strombolis, hearty parm subs, or fresh salads, Luca delivers quality and taste that keeps the community coming back. Visit them at Luca Pizza, 200 Wyoming Avenue, West Pittston, Pennsylvania, 18643. From garlic knots to gourmet sandwiches and weekly specials, Luca Pizza is the go-to spot for comfort food with a kick. Just like our food fight episodes, big thanks to them for supporting our show and fueling our foodie debates. Looking for the perfect grooming experience for your pup? Welcome to Carley's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming, located at 8 North Main Street in Pittston. We offer boutique-style grooming with a focus on quality over quantity. Your furry friend will enjoy a cage-free, stress-free environment where they will feel comfortable and pampered. At Carley's, we make sure every dog leaves feeling and looking like royalty. Call 541-410-9582 or stop in today to book your appointment at Carley's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming. Welcome to the Food Fight Podcast. I'm your host, Brian DiMattei, and this episode is brought to you by Luca Pizza in West Pittston. My buddy Angelo is down there whipping up New York-style pizzas, grandma-style pizzas, sweet sauce. I had a pizza there last week that was eggplant Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. It was absolutely insane. Go check them out at 200 Wyoming Avenue in West Pittston, right over the bridge. Speaking of pizza, we're going to go right into it. I have two special guests here from my hometown, the best town, the true and one and only pizza capital of the world, Old Forge, Pennsylvania. New Haven's got nothing on us, right, guys? Absolutely nothing. Different type of pizza, but nothing on us, all right? I'm here with owner of Arcaro Genell's, Angelo Genell, and pizza maker for over 20 years, Amanda Krappa. Welcome to Food Fight.
Welcome.
I'm glad you guys were able to come.
Be here.
I'm glad you were able to show up.
Very excited.
And what do we have in front of us here? The one and only double crusted white pizza and your red pizza from Arcaro Genell's. It's a cut, not a slice, right? It's the most important thing for people to understand.
And it's not a pie.
It's not a pie. It's not a pie. So, Angelo, your family bought Arcaro Genell's in 1962, just a couple years ago.
Correct.
Right?
I was a little younger than at that time.
Okay. So, when did you take over? So, let's start from the beginning. What made your parents decide to open that business up? What was there before that?
There was a restaurant there, Lorenzi's, that was there before us.
Renzi's?
Lorenzi's, yeah.
What they make there?
They're basically pizza and some side dishes that we still have on the menu. And they were there probably from the 30s until we got there. And my mother's family, they are Carols. They had a little restaurant up the road from where we're at now.
Okay. All right.
And her brothers teamed up with my father and bought the restaurant. And that's where we started. My one uncle, he went out on his own early 70s. My other uncle went on his own late 70s. And we've been there ever since doing what we're doing, probably since I've been there 45, 46 years. I only count the days since I graduated.
Okay. All right. So you grew up working in the restaurant business. Yeah.
We liked it, but we had to.
I grew up in the restaurant business as well. Amanda, you grew up in the restaurant business too?
I did. It's been my only job my whole life.
You said you were 15 when you started working in there.
Started, yes.
How many years are we going on now? 20 some?
23.
How about that?
Yes.
That's amazing. It's amazing. Did you start off as a pizza maker?
No.
No?
I started out as a takeout girl.
The takeout girl.
Yes.
All right.
Just like we did today. We delivered this pizza today.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We got a tray for the crew and a tray for us. I'll
Yes.
definitely bring my buddy at the gym some pizzas. I'm going to ask him to cover my class tomorrow morning, so I got to butter him up. I'm going to walk in and be like, Tyler, who's the best boss ever? He'll be like, what do you want, bro? I'll be like, I got some pizza for you. He's going to cover my class tomorrow morning. Cosmo, you know Cosmo Salerno?
Sure.
So
Yes.
Cosmo and Tony Ceramelli.
Yes.
Tony. Yeah.
So they are making pizza at Cosmo's tomorrow together.
wow.
So it's their
Tony's
first
good.
time doing a pop-up.
Oh, wow.
And it's just like Tony's dough. Like I had Tony on my podcast last year.
Yeah.
When he came in second place, or he was the pizza champ in Vegas that year.
Yeah,
And then this
last
year
year.
he won again too.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So he was on the show last year, and then I was able to go down to Newcastle, to New
Okay.
Columbus.
Right.
It's near Jim Thorpe, and beautiful ride. I was able to go down there to his family's place, and it's a house in the middle of houses. I was like, I'm looking for a restaurant. I'm like, where the hell is this place? But they do it out back. They have a kitchen down back, and they just do takeout only, and they do the fried Sicilian pizza.
Right.
Oh,
He's good at it.
absolutely love it.
Does a
Yeah,
good job of
Did you ever have it before?
I've had it, yeah.
Okay,
It's good.
I see. I was talking about time. Did you ever try it before?
I had Cosmo's Gigi pizza.
Gigi's Pizzas.
It's good.
First time I tried that, I flashed back. The first bite,
Yeah.
I flashed back to Gingerelli's. Now Bobo's Pizza is pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Pretty close to that. Those guys are doing good up there.
Yeah, they're
Whole
doing
town's
good.
doing
Yeah.
great. Whole town's doing great. You can't get a better smell on a Friday or Saturday night than Old Forge, especially during the fall, during football season. Am I right?
Right.
It's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to try some pizza up there tomorrow. Hopefully I get to go up there. So bringing up Sicilian fried pizza, tell the listeners, because sometimes people get confused, the difference between fried Sicilian pizza and Old Forge style pizza. Amanda, why don't you take this? You're the pizza baker.
So our pizza's not fried, and our pizza's not Sicilian. I always tell people it's between thick and thin. Our pizza's a light, airy, crispy crust.
Bring that microphone a little closer. Yeah, you're good. All right. I wasn't going to say it. I'm just fucking say it. Just bring it a little closer.
I was like, what?
I'm like this. I'm like, let's fucking say it.
Yeah, our pizza's not. Should I start over?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's not fried. Our pizza's not greasy. It's very light, crispy, delicious.
Yeah, it is. And I love fried Sicilian pizza. And it is a completely different experience than Old Forge pizza. But there are some places that are just, you get to see the grease coming through the paper in the box and the box. Now that's grease right there.
Yeah.
Compared to some other ones, there's really no grease. Really no grease. And like Tiberio's in Wilkes-Barre, they're fried pizza, but they're like completely different than other people's fried pizzas. Really, it's kind of thinner, and it looks more like our Old Forge style pizza, but you can also tell that the crust is fried. And then there's places like Pizza Lovin',
Right.
where it's like this,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
Real.
It's real thick. And that was my first ever fried pizza. And people are like, oh, so it's the same thing as Old Forge style. No, it's not. No, it's not.
You could only eat like one piece of their pizza, I feel like.
I can eat like 6.
Really?
Oh, I'm
For
hurting.
fried?
Oh, yeah, I'm hurting afterwards. The more
I feel like it's so heavy.
But it's so good.
Like I can
when
eat
it's
6
fresh.
pieces of our pizza.
Oh, I could easily. So we're doing a pizza eating contest at the Philly Festival this year.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so Jeff reached out to me. He's like, who you want to do it with? I'm like, well, doing it with Jim from NEPA Pizza Review would be the best. But he can't commit to it right now. So we're advertising it as food fight, team of 3 versus a mystery team. So I'm not sure who it's going to be yet, though. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Revillo's Pizza. And you just it ain't all for a stop. I can just pile it down. hopefully I can eat that day. Why don't you guys ever get a stand at the Philly Festival?
We do the Italian
yeah.
festival, so we're still like
That's
recovering
fair.
from
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to Vegas that weekend, but you guys get that Scranton picnic. Like it's busy up there.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
busy
busy.
up there, block after block. I haven't gone to that picnic in a couple of years, but when I used to go all the time, I used to start off at the corner and just eat my way around the block. About $80. It'll probably be about $160 now.
Oh, more like maybe
I
260.
can't even imagine.
Right.
Can't even imagine. Then you take a little break, and then you go around for the desserts.
Yeah.
That was a treat. But that was years ago. And like I said, it's going to cost a little bit more to do with that. You know what I mean? So I want to get into your recipe for your pizza. Did you buy that with the business, or did your family come up with it?
Well, we didn't buy that with the business.
A lot of places do that. Like Salerno's, for example, they're selling the whole place and probably the recipes, right?
Well, if we were selling now, maybe that would be the
Yeah.
case. But in those days, I think everybody kind of, people didn't sell stuff for value years ago like they do today.
Was that?
Like years ago, they didn't sell stuff like that. They didn't have a value on it.
Oh, okay, I understand what you mean.
We're in a different time and era now.
Now it's like $1 million for my recipe.
Exactly. In those days, they'd be like, this is what you do. So that's kind of how it worked, and you tweak it along the way.
Okay. So when did you guys add your own, flair to it?
Well, honestly, we probably, I'm not saying we don't still like tweak it all the time or look for another product or find a better way to do it. We kind of do that.
Okay.
We still do that. So I don't think we've ever had any, we might be close to using the same stuff all the time. We don't use the same products, like obviously Granola and all that we use, but.
Oh, you are a Granola user.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to take these cans out of the way.
Since day one. I
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
But, we still tweak it if we find the better company that has different cheese that we like better. We try that. We never go backwards.
I understand.
Go forward.
So what I'm getting at is, Amanda, you've seen the comments sometimes. People make stupid comments, especially about Old Forge pizza. They change their recipe. It's not the same anymore. Everything's completely different. Why do people say stuff like that?
Well, there's a lot of factors in pizza. You can never duplicate it every day unless you're coming out of a factory making 20,000 pizzas a day and fast freezing it instantly. You're never going to have that. You got the human touch. We don't have any machines there. And the weather affects everything. It affects the way the dough reacts. It affects the way the cheese melts. There's a lot of factors that changes everything every day.
I understand. Amanda, what's the best weather for pizza?
Like 60-degree day, I'd say.
60-degree day?
Yeah,
the last couple of weeks have been too rough.
Oh, yeah, we're fighting it.
Yeah, the pizza raises too much. It's not good.
Yeah, this weather absolutely.
If you have a good day,
sucks.
you feel really good, it's a good day for pizza. You feel really bad, you're having a crappy day.
Yeah.
It's a better day for pizza.
Every day is great. every day is great for pizza.
Right.
Every day.
We eat it every day.
Yeah.
Me too. I eat.
And we tried it at night too.
Yeah. I rotate slices. A few places I go around here, I go for slices.
Yeah.
I rotate from, like I said, beginning of the show, my buddy Angelo Recchi. I don't know if you know the family. They own Luca Pizza, Dino's.
I've seen Luca there, but I don't know them.
Father Peters opened up a lot of pizza shops around the area, like Dino's in the mall, for an example.
Okay.
At one time, they had two of them in the mall, the Wyoming Valley Mall. The one in the food court and the one where it is now. The same place.
Okay.
In both sides of the mall, back when the mall used to be, the traffic mall.
Right.
And then other places as well in the area. But my rotation for slices is Luca, Lino's, and Dino's. I live in Kingston, so it's right around the trifecta there, Yeah. So why is Old Forge pizza places, I guess you go for dinner, you can get some cuts, but like a takeout, like coming in and just sitting down for cuts of pizza, that never took off in Old Forge, did it? Because usually what I'm getting at is if you want to go to the Old Forge restaurants, obviously you can sit down at the table and order some cuts. They're on the menu. But I'm talking about like Old Forge pizza places where it's literally just cuts. You walk in
like
and
a
it's
pizzeria.
Yeah, and it's the same style. It's the same style with Old Forge pizzas. Now, Russ Rinaldi has made a comment about this, saying that it's just better when it's fresh.
Yeah.
Not sitting out, not being
reheated.
reheating Old Forge pizzas. It's great, but it's not like it was. It gets to that point where it overcooks just a little bit, right? Now, New York style slices, they're better off being reheated. A lot of places are better off being reheated. And Angelo told me a lot of places undercook it just a little bit for the window. And then when they reheat it up, it goes perfect temperatures. What do you guys think about that?
Well, that makes sense. I've heard the same thing. I think that's the way it works. But, the problem with taking pizza home and not being the same in a place isn't really the pizza, it's the box.
Mm-hmm. It's the steam.
The box changes the flavor. So if I'm bringing pizza home for myself, which I do probably 5 out of 7 nights because the other 2 nights I eat it there, I always leave the box open.
I understand that.
And then I travel with open because that's what changes it. So obviously you're going to have to heat it up. But some of the best pizzas, 2 or 3 days old, sitting on the counter when it gets hard.
People think we're fucking nuts.
That's the best. That's some of the best pizza.
I've told so many people that when I used to work in the restaurants, be like, "You leaving your food out?" Like I would bring my own food with me. Like, "You leaving your food out like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll eat it later on. It's been on the refrigerator for 5. It's just chicken and rice. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's cooked. It's gonna be fine, right?" Like we leave pizza out. You leave pizza out overnight. You have any idea what's growing on that? I'm like, I don't care what's growing on that. If there's anything growing, I go, we've been doing that forever. If I didn't leave my mother Donna one cut of white pizza, on Saturday mornings for her, we heard about it. That was her breakfast. A cut of white pizza with coffee. We would get ginger ales every Friday night back in the day. That was the event, you know? And she's like, you better save me a cut. I used to come home from the football games and just house the rest of it, but I had to leave one for her. Brian, did you ever have the Old Forge double stuffed crust white pizza?
Of course.
We could have yours tomorrow. We're going to leave yours out overnight.
Yeah. You have to wait 24 hours to eat this.
That's how personally I judge good pizza, is if it's good cold.
I agree. I love cold
me
pizza.
too.
I
Eat
love
it cold, it's going to be fucking great when it's hot.
Yeah.
love cold leftover pizza. It's the best. You're right. You got to leave it up. Old Forge pizza, you leave it up on the stove for the next day. You know what I mean? So there has been some, we'll circle back to the pizza, but there's been some interesting people at our Carolyn over the last couple of years. Two specifically, Dave Portnoy came in from One Bite.
El Presidente and
Fucking the one day I go away in years. The one day I was messaging him on Facebook probably once or twice a month.
you didn't tell me you were going away, did you?
Maybe I didn't tell him. That's why he came, right? But I remember waking up that morning and I see he's in Old Forge. I'm like, I'm in Atlantic City. I'm like, I cannot get home in time. There's no way I'll get home. I question getting in the car and driving home and hanging out. And man, what a day that was in town. So Russ Rinaldi told me his story. He was driving down the road and he saw Dave walk across the street. And Dave stopped him at the car and goes, no, I'm going to open up. I own Ronaldo's across the street. So when did you guys become aware that he was in town?
Well, I think Amanda should take this question because she saw him first.
Take me through that day.
Well,
there's babies being kissed. There's photographs being taken.
Well, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, we did.
So
Did you know who he was, Angelo?
No, I didn't
Okay.
know. I saw him across the street.
yeah, so I was working lunch. We were open at lunch at that time. And a guy walked in. You could tell him that he wasn't from around here. And he's like, oh, I want to order a pizza. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, we have to go over to the takeaway. So I'm like, you have to go back out and you have to go around. So we just like walked right out. And my sister was working over at the takeaway. And I come over and I go, in the meantime, Nina came on. She goes, oh, man, there's people across the street taking pictures. And I said, he just came in. He wants to order pizza. And so in the meantime, he had come in and he wanted a shirt. And Ange goes, oh, give that guy a shirt. So we gave him a shirt. He ordered pizza. We gave him pizza. And he goes, that's Dave Portnoy. And I'm like, who the heck's that? And she goes, he's from Barstool Sports. I go, what's that, Neen? And she's like, he's famous. And then all of a sudden, somebody's jumping out of their car with no shoes on. Like, there's people everywhere. I'm like, oh, I don't know who he is. Like, I was clueless. Like, the whole town stopped at that point.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
The whole town definitely
literally just stopped. Yeah, it was cool.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Then he went to Cusimano's, right? I think.
Yeah, then he was around. Yeah, we first saw him underneath the.
Yeah, he was over at the ball.
The ball there. Yeah.
The pin, right?
Yeah, we thought somebody was doing a commercial.
Yeah, we didn't know what was going on.
That's pretty cool to have him in our town. He was able to try out all the places, and he favored the score pretty well. Yeah. He's every once in a while he'll mention Old Forge in some of his reviews. I don't see them all, but he's like, "Oh, this town is just like Old Forge, Pennsylvania."
He does,
you know, and that's pretty great. That's pretty great for the town. Pretty great for the town.
He brought us a lot of business.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome.
He did.
That's awesome.
We got a lot of traffic after that from people off the highway, people following.
That's the power that he has with that. That's great.
Not
that's
only
really
that
great.
day, but days and weeks after. Even now, people still come in and go, this is the place where El Presidente was.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, the thing with him is, too, there's the opposite effect of that.
Yeah.
When he rips into the pieces. That's brings negative, probably brings downfall to businesses around the area, too, you know? And it's one thing I don't do on my food fight page. Let's keep it positive. Right. If I don't like a piece of pizza, no one needs to know about it. I just won't go back, and that's it. You know. So he brought a lot of business in. Was there happened to be any pushback when Trump came into town?
He brought us a lot of business too.
Yeah, I bet he did. That's pretty cool too. No matter who the president, doesn't matter who the president. That's really cool. Was he the only president in Arcaro Genell?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
It was. We got some pushback from people.
Of course.
But we had 100 to 1 supporters.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter who I support or don't support. I once posted a picture of Donald Trump made out of food on my food page. He had like a cheese head and his face was made out of ham and like stuff like that. It looked just like him. It was amazing. And I had 3 people in my inbox, 3 of my top fans on my page, calling me a piece of shit for putting that on my page. I'm like, it's Donald Trump made out of food, out of lunch meat. Relax, calm down. Who are you to come in here and tell me I'm a piece of shit because I posted a picture of him? Get out of here. People are nuts.
Yeah, we had a lot of those.
Well, I believe it.
It's okay though.
Yeah.
I 100% believe it, but you get past it. You know what I mean? Did he play bocce ball? Did he play bocce ball when he was there?
No, he didn't have time.
No. The whole thing from start to end was a total of 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Oh, yes.
They order ahead of time?
I think I told Ange about 10 times that the president was coming. He's like, no, he's not. I'm like, oh, he's coming. No, he's not coming. I'm like, he's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until I saw the Secret Service show up. Then
And then they came in and pat us down like, Ange, he's really coming.
So they came in. Was there like a pre-screen before that, or was it? They came in, checked you down, and that was it.
A guy ordered 5 trays of pizza.
Okay.
And he prepaid it.
All right.
So we're like, okay, whatever. You know, we didn't think that was abnormal. So then Secret Service was sitting out the front in the takeaway. I remember it was a white car with the municipal license plate, out of state license plate, sitting in the takeaway for like 15 minutes. The guy gets out. Secret Service walks in, has the earpiece in his ear. He goes, I'm here to pick up my pizza under, I forget the guy's name.
Austin, I think it was.
Yeah, Austin. He goes, okay, just leave the pizza on the counter, and he winks at me. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, and then he winks at me again, and he goes, are you okay if we all come in and search the place? And I'm like, sure. So
Don't touch the cheese, but yeah, come in.
He goes, okay. Then protocol, they did whatever they had to do. They came in, searched us, and then within minutes he came.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Were you surprised when he walked in?
I was surprised when he came in, yeah. It was a lot of people were, in a matter of like 2 minutes, the street was a sea of black suits and state police and people.
So what was the scene inside? Take me through the scene inside when he came in.
Just a lot of photographers.
Yeah.
And we were in COVID at that time, so there was all plexiglass up, so we weren't allowed to go on the other side.
No, we couldn't touch
So
them. We had to have our masks on, and
it was quick, but
Oh, that was still during the COVID stuff?
yeah, that was deep COVID. That was August 2020.
Fucking time that was. Let's pivot to that. How'd you guys handle that? I definitely want to get into the dining room not being reopened. People, a lot of comments about that. So I think we should clear the air a little bit, discuss that a little bit. So let's go to the beginning of it. COVID was absolutely insane.
it was
The
rough.
casino was insane when I went back to work. We were out of work for 4 months. You guys closed? You guys just did takeout then?
Yeah,
Is that what led to the transition?
Yes
Go
and no.
get into it for me, please. Yeah.
Yes and no. You want me to take it?
You could answer it.
Well, COVID, obviously, we can only do takeout. So we were lucky that we had the takeaway already built, and we were kind of already ready to roll with that. We were doing it already, but not to what we're doing today with it. So that kind of transitioned us into like selling more products, selling other items, opening different times. And it got people used to coming into the takeaway. Before they would come into the restaurant and maybe order a pizza to go, but really not coming to the takeaway.
Okay, I understand.
So this kind of forced everybody in. So we didn't have to retool. We were ready to go when COVID hit. So we never closed the day.
You guys busy? Everyone was busy for takeout, especially
Yes.
in town.
The first Friday was insane. Like there was people everywhere.
I believe it.
And we were only allowed to have 3 people in the takeout. Yeah. They were lined up down the street.
I actually remember waiting outside
But we followed
for
every
somebody
rule.
else to come in. Yeah.
We followed every rule. We measured the tile on the floor. We made sure everybody was 6 feet, 3 feet.
People are screaming at us.
People would be fighting at it.
We're we have to follow it. We were petrified.
Yeah.
We're wearing our masks.
It's so it was the pressure the government put on the businesses to follow all these crazy rules, and then you get every month every month you get into it, that rule doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
They find out more. They find out more.
That was
they
probably
find
the
out more.
biggest. That was probably the biggest. How can I say it? The biggest complaint we had about Trump coming there was how come he didn't have a mask on? So after about 150 phone calls about that,
Really?
we started answering the question of why don't you just call the White House?
Yeah.
Because we don't know why you didn't have a
Yeah.
mask
We're not.
on.
I don't policing everybody else. You know, it's just.
But that was probably the biggest hit we took on that was why was he not wearing a mask? I'm like, I have no idea.
Of all the things.
Right, exactly.
Of all the things. Tell you what, a lot of my guests I have on their own restaurants, we always had this conversation about the COVID because it was so challenging for some people, especially the workers, like servers. Like I worked in a restaurant for a very long time, so I couldn't imagine being a server or a bartender at that time. And you're like, okay, no work. And then you don't make enough money to get unemployment because you don't, claim all your tips or whatever, you know what I mean? And so it's like, what do I do now? That's tough. That's really tough. So you guys decided... So that lasted about 3, 4, 5 months, give or take. It was
maybe
insane.
longer.
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, I was home for 4 months from the casino where we're closed. And then when we reopened, the restrictions were just, it made no sense.
The restrictions were ridiculous.
Made no sense. We, if one person got it, they would quarantine 10 of us. They were all around the craps table. Right. But then someone in one of the kitchens, they would get it and they would quarantine nobody because they were short staffed. So either be what's the word I'm looking for? Be even across the board or don't do it at all. Don't send me home for 2 weeks because I'm next to somebody that may have gotten COVID. You know what I mean? Money's tight to begin with already, and we're working here, we're not working, we're working, and then they had plexiglass everywhere. We're only allowed to have 6 people playing craps, 3 on each side. But it was an absolute, they're smoking cigarettes, they're taking their mask off to smoke cigarettes and put the mask back on. It was just outrageous. Then they finally banned smoking in there for a little while. It was just, the restrictions were absolutely crazy. So what was the takeout business that you guys did over the course of, let's say a year? Is that when you made your decision to just be like, you know what? We're not going to reopen the dining room.
No, I don't think that was it.
What was it?
The restrictions was a big part of it in the beginning. 20% to 50%.
You put a tent outside, you can sit next to each other. It was just insane,
Getting people to come back to work. You can go to a retail store and there's less restrictions than there is in a restaurant. So kind of we were like digging our feet in there. We were like, okay, our heels are dug in. We're not going to, we're going to wait it out and see what happens. And next thing you know, we're still waiting it out and we're 5 years later. And we had a lot of employees there that were there for a long time. And a lot of them who we consider like our extended family, and the restaurant was running on autopilot. Yeah. Because of these people that were there forever. Right. And we started losing them, not to other places, just to retirement or not wanting to come back on a 90-degree Saturday afternoon. So
can understand that.
Very hard to replace them.
Yeah.
And to open back up with a dozen plus people is really difficult now to get that type of people and go back to where we left off. And the biggest factor, I'm not happy about not being open. It's not a financial thing that I'm better in the takeaway or not. It's less expenses. My footprint is so big that not having that part of it hurts.
I understand.
If I was able to saw the rest of the place off and dump it in the landfill, I would do perfectly well in the takeaway. But I don't have the opportunity to do that. But to try to get those people back, like Amanda mentioned, she's there since she's 15, and we won't say how old she is and how many years she's there. But we've had people working there probably 30 years. Yeah. And longer. And you just can't replace those people. And to go to the next level and go through HR and all that stuff again and start all that, it's an effort.
I agree. I understand.
And that's the biggest effort of not opening, more so than, is it better or not better?
I get it.
It's definitely not better. I don't like the idea of being closed. It's not a good I don't have a good attitude about it because it's not it's not good for our customer base. And answer that question. And a lot of people thought, it must be easier. Like you're not working. We're working harder now than we.
I believe it.
We have less staff now.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe that.
You have nobody to do anything.
Plus, you have your other side of your business, your catering business.
Right. Exactly.
So, obviously, the catering had to get huge.
We were just completely shut down.
Yeah.
We're completely shut down. That we use a temp service for a lot of servers.
Okay.
So we can still do that. We used the temp service pre-COVID. We just use them more now.
Okay.
And we do a lot more catering with 80-90% temp service now, who are now like they've worked for us for so long that we know them really well.
I probably see the same ones over and over again.
Yes. But it's different.
Now, do you have the restaurant part opened up for catering as well? I think I was there for a private party once. Yeah. For my cousin Ciani was there once.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah. So that was really nice.
Yeah, we still do
that. Was nice.
We
that
still
was
do
nice.
that. And we still let people come in if they want to come in. If they come in or call and say, could I come in tonight to the restaurant? A lot of people like the throwback to come back. Oh, I've been here for like 20 years.
I like that.
People come in from out of town, we let them sit in.
Yeah.
It's a little different, but they're still there.
Yeah. Good thing is you have your loyal customer base coming for the takeout area is great.
Right.
Coming
it's not
there.
the same though. Like we said earlier, it's not the same as coming out of it's not the same in a box or styrofoam.
I understand.
It's
Again,
not the
getting
same.
the tray brought to the table,
Yeah.
right?
It's not the same.
No, I totally get that. Anywhere you go for pizza, that's the way you want to get it. Bring
Right,
it,
fresh out of the
bring
oven.
it to the table, right? Now, was there a time where you guys switched over from ovens to the conveyor belt oven?
You were there for that, right?
No.
Oh, no?
As
Because-
long as I was there, it was conveyor.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
a lot of people make comments about that as well. This is our opportunity to clear the air for all these old Forge pizza haters. There's very few in between, but they're there and they drive me nuts. And I try not to comment back, but it causes engagement, so I always comment back. So
I would probably say a lot of the people that listen to your podcast or watch your podcast, I should say, probably weren't even born when we switched over to the conveyor.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, because as long they're 23 years and it's been conveyor.
Oh shit! I didn't. I thought it was something that was new. I was like, the pizza always tastes the same. It's
The
always
only
consistent.
time we use stack ovens is at the Italian festival, and
Okay.
actually we switched to conveyor there too.
So take me through the difference between a pizza oven and the conveyor oven. Take me through like what pros and cons of each.
Well,
If you don't mind.
without going into electronics of it and engineering of it, we took a conveyor oven and we tweaked it when we bought it. Like nobody would take that price of an oven and rip it apart and have a machinist come in and somebody to retool the oven that we bought. And we did that. So we can get it back to our pizza the way we wanted it.
Okay.
And a lot of the chain conveyor ovens that you see, we still use Lorenzi pizza pans from like the 30s to make our pizza in that pizza oven. You're probably not going to do that in a lot of the conveyor ovens that you see.
They just put the pizza right on the
Or
rack,
they
right?
use a screen.
A screen, yes.
But what we tweaked our oven.
So it gets that pan super
we,
hot,
and
right?
we've showed other
Nice.
people how to tweak it. And we dropped out, company warranties and everything like that by doing that when we invested in that. We just ripped it apart and had it machined, and we tried it actually in I think it was Wilkes had one when we first looked at it. And we went down there and we tried it with the salesman. And we thought we can do it, but it didn't work in that one, but we didn't obviously take theirs apart, but
Right.
we thought we were able to do that. So the oven that we have, and we've had for long before Amanda worked there, is not the oven you would buy today out of a catalog or from a salesman.
What without getting into the secrets of it, did you just make it to where it was hotter, slower? What exactly did you do?
Well,
that
a
you
conveyor
modified
oven
it?
works on temperature and time.
Okay.
And, we pass them through there, and we don't use heat. We only use heat in certain areas. We block them. We open other areas, and we only use certain levels for certain pizzas.
Okay.
And we've been doing that, as I said, for well over 30 plus years. So who's ever said it doesn't taste the same, it's probably, it's not the oven. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I understand.
It could be the maker.
Okay.
It could be something happened that day.
I understand that. Like you said, pizza.
There's a human factor.
There's a human factor every
Yeah.
day, weather, all that kind of stuff.
I would never not do it again without a conveyor oven because it takes a lot of the human factor out.
You know what's funny too? You guys are saying that. You guys are pizza experts. We've been doing it for a very long time.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. You get the jerk offs that are online.
we get the hit
that-
and miss of it. It doesn't work. We throw it away and
Yeah.
try something else.
You get the idiots that ate pizza one time in their life and they think they know what they're talking about. Like I'm by far no pizza expert. I'm just really good eating it. I'm really
You
good
don't have
at
to be an expert as long as you like it.
I'm really good at eating pizza.
Right.
You guys know Jim Maribelli from many
Jim,
pizza
yeah,
reviews.
yeah.
Like, Jim's great. He was on my
He's good.
He was my first guest, and he was my 50th guest. And when he was on here a few weeks ago, you guys will be episode, I think, 61, actually. We're getting up there.
wow,
Yeah, it's
good.
really going really, really well.
Good.
But when Jim was back on here a few weeks ago for our last episode, we were eating pizza from Luca. It was the first time having that. And I told him, like, I remember bullshit. I'm like, Jim, I go, the review, like, he's talking about the way the dough is, this, that, and the other. Like, he gives a pizza review. Then there's me who says, hey, this pizza's fucking great. You should eat it.
Yeah.
That's the difference between me and him. And I just grew up. I grew up, 2 blocks from Arcaro. I grew up on George Street.
Yep.
So George Street, like, if the wind's blowing the right way, you just smell pizza. I can see your place from my backyard. You got St. Mary's Church, the fence. You look over, you see our Carolyn Janelle. You see Ginger Rellies. You know where everything is there. The smallest, one of the best towns in the world. And it's just so condensed, and there's just pizza shops everywhere. And it's amazing. And the amount of people who tell me, like, people's shops in New York City or Philly or everything like that, when they're next to each other, they're enemies. Like, if you have your pizza shop here and then right next to another pizza shop, they don't like each other most of the time. They're at war with each other. And I couldn't imagine being in a business like that. Then you take Old Forge, for instance. Russ told me so many stories. Right. You know, he told me the lobster story once. He comes over, you need lobster tails for you. You're like, oh, in the back, they're in the freezer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like that, instead of being like, get the hell out of here, worry about yourself. No, because everybody in town is so busy that you help each other, and people appreciate that.
Well, we feed off each other too, which is good, you know. But because you can eat pizza every night from a different place,
right? That's my next point.
And it's okay, you know what I mean, and you're fine.
You might not want to wait an hour somewhere. You go somewhere else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Not a bad problem to have.
As long as we get them in Old Forge, it doesn't matter who gets them.
Yeah,
we'll get them sooner or later.
Not a bad problem to have in Old Forge. Genoa Wholesale Foods, supplying quality since 1947. For over 75 years, Genoa Wholesale Foods has been your trusted partner for premium food supplies. Specializing in services to pizzerias, Genoa also caters to restaurants, bakeries, delis, and bars throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. They proudly offer a blend of both private label and national brands, helping you find the perfect products to meet your restaurant needs. With local deliveries and the care of a family-owned business, they are committed to making your success their priority. Choose Genoa Wholesale Foods for reliable, top-quality restaurant supplies that keep your business running smoothly. Genoa Wholesale Foods, locally owned and operated for 3 generations. Call Genoa today at 570-823-6142 or visit them online at www.genoafoods.com. So you guys had 2 employees that I went to high school with and graduated with, Frank and Andrew.
Oh, Andrew, yeah.
Yeah, Frank. And Frank Nardone worked there too,
Frank
right?
Worked there for a while.
They were like the tag team that worked there.
Exactly.
They were wrestlers. They're wrestlers too, so they were really the tag team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Want to be wrestlers. They're going to be on TV someday, I told them.
They're doing well. Yeah,
they're doing good.
I see them. They a lot of local promotions around here.
They keep trying. It's good. Mm-hmm. Andrew's good at it. Frank was good at it.
Did you teach them how to make the pizza?
Me? No, they actually taught me, Andrew.
Oh, they taught you?
Yeah, Andrew and Bertino.
Oh, okay.
They were there. They were like my trainers.
Bertino. Yeah. I've heard that name in a while too. Yeah.
Yeah, they were the guys. They were the pizza makers when I started.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
And then I made a pizza with Mark for years.
Oh, that's right. And we're a little older. Andrew's a little older than me. We're at the same age. I'll be 44 coming soon. It's getting there. Yeah. We're getting there. Oh. We're definitely getting there. So what future plans does our Carolyn Janelles have for the town?
Ooh, I don't know. I didn't ever really give it any thought.
Yeah. Just
go and do the same thing every day.
Pumping out the same stuff every day, right? High quality products. You can't beat that.
My brother makes the dough every day, or Amanda makes the dough, but they still measure every single thing on a sale, whether it's the flour, whether it's not the flour.
Make sure it's the same all the time, right?
Yep.
Let's get into some pizza here.
So they're really
I'm smelling it.
I'm listening, Angelo. No, I'm just saying that's what we do every day, the same thing over and over and over.
Yep.
So I am always a fan of the end piece. I always call it the end piece. Not the corner piece.
Not the corner.
The end
piece.
It's
the end piece, yeah. You guys having some pizza or y'all pizzaed out?
We have some people who order trays with no ends.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
How do you make that?
We just cut the ends out. Right, Brian? No, we actually piece them together for them. We don't do that.
Don't let them fool you.
You take the 4 ends out and put 4 of those pizzas back in there? It's like having your mother make me peanut butter and jelly sandwich with no crust.
They want a tray of white and they want no ends. I'm like, well, like 4 of the 8 cuts are ends. Like that's hard to do.
Well, your mom told me when she made
That's
your
the
peanut
best.
butter and jelly, you always wanted the jelly on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jelly first.
Same thing. So she just flipped the sandwich upside down. Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, same thing with the pizza. We just flipped the slices around.
I drove my mother fucking crazy growing up. You guys know my mother. I drove her fucking crazy growing up. Absolutely crazy growing up.
Well, it worked out. She did a good job with
Yeah,
it.
we'll see you all tomorrow night.
Yeah.
At
Whose graduation party is it?
TJ, my cousin TJ.
Tony's son.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh, the baseball coach, right?
Looks just like him.
Yeah.
Get the DiMattei.
Yeah.
DiMattei nose.
Yeah.
Now, I'm chewing. You want to cut a pizza? You want to cut a pizza?
Of course.
Which
You
one
want an end cut? I have to cut that off for you if you don't want the end.
We're gonna do the white pizza in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So we'll give you this cut right here.
It's lunchtime.
It is lunchtime. You're welcome. Has some really, really great food in the studio, but of course, this is the fucking best. Nothing beats the old Ford. This white pizza looks amazing too, by the way. You guys having no pizza? You guys have pizza out?
No, we'll
have
eat
it
pizza
later.
when we get back.
Yeah.
We already had it for breakfast.
All right. So let's get into the pizza. What goes into making these 12 cuts of Old Ford's pizza? They're red. Let's get into the red
Love.
first.
Yeah.
I
Well.
mean, is there any more you give me than that? I know there's love in there and pride, all that kind of stuff. But what else could you give me about it?
Cheese. Sauce.
Janelle tomato.
A little bit of onions.
You got to have the onions. I used to get pizza with half no onions when I was younger. And then finally, as I got older, I developed a taste for the onions.
Yeah.
And it definitely makes a big difference,
Yeah. It does.
especially with the white pizza too and
Yeah.
everything, you know?
We don't put onions on our white.
I meant to say it makes a big difference with the red and the sauce, everything like that. It definitely
Oh
does.
yeah, it does. It does.
Some places will have like, not Old Forge, but other places like they'll have like onions on their pizza, but like
Rings.
this rings or
Oh yeah, they don't.
they're
Put,
this big.
yeah. No, ours are very like. If you wouldn't even know they're on there.
Yeah.
unless you-
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
put them in the sauce either. That's the difference.
You don't put them in the sauce. You put them on.
Put 'em
you
right on the
on
tray.
top.
Well, we put them on before we cheese the pizza.
No, I definitely like that a lot. That definitely works for me. So it's been the same cheese blend from the start.
We might have tweaked it a little bit here and there over the time, but
Mm-hmm.
it's been the same. We blend 3 cheeses: mozzarella, white cheddar, and American. But we use only a drop of American.
You could tell that there's not much American
No, we
in
don't use a lot
your
of American.
cheese blend, but then other places
There's more
in town,
cheddar. We use a lot of cheddar.
Yeah, other places in town like Salerno's and Rivello's.
Yeah,
They're
not-
mostly there's a lot of American cheese going on there.
Yeah.
but people like that. They like
Oh yeah,
that
100%,
flavor.
100%. But then you get the knuckleheads that are like, oh, the American cheese doesn't belong on pizza. That makes it not pizza for some reason.
Well, it's the way you like it. If you
Mm-hmm.
like it, and what you grew up on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got pizza here we got a town where there's at one point probably 9 or 10 pizza places back on the main streets. Probably 8 now, I think.
Yeah. Well, I don't ever count them, but at least
Let's see what we got. We go right up the street. We got Rivillo's, then we have Arcaro Genell's, we got Cusimano's, we got Rinaldi's. So that's that 4 little spot right there. And you got McDonald's right across the street there.
Yeah.
I remember when they built McDonald's.
don't forget Domino's. They probably have the most pizza.
Domino's
in Old Forge.
right around the corner.
Probably sell
Domino's.
more pizza.
Yeah.
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 And then we go up the street. We used to have Fat Boys. Remember Fat Boys?
Sure.
You don't remember Fat Boys?
Talarico's. Remember?
Oh, Talarico's.
Before
okay.
Talarico's, it was Fat Boys.
Oh, I don't remember Fat Boys.
The
Remember
pizza
Tal-
was like, and remember the pizza was
Yeah.
like this.
Oh.
Talk about fat Old Forge pizza.
Yeah.
Very unique. I could just about taste it.
Right.
You can still picture the inside of the restaurant. You got the bar here in the corner. You got the seats.
yeah.
You got the
ones up high.
You got the step that goes into the kitchen,
Where
and
was
then
that
you
at?
got the joint in the back where CVS is.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
Yeah, right where CVS is right now. So that's the way that was all set up, and then they knocked it down and they built the CVS.
Then you had
Cherry's Bookshop was there.
yeah, cherries.
Yep, and then we have but for currently then we have Bobo's, we have Agostini's,
the Anthony's.
and Anthony. Of course, you have Anthony's across the street. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we got 7.
Mary Lou's.
Yeah, Mary
Oh,
Lou's.
Mary Lou's 8. Mary Lou's is very good.
So then you got Sorno's off the side.
9. So we got 9. We got 7 on Main Street, and we got 2 off the street. So we're at 9 Old Forge pizza places right now. And then it's amazing. Besides, you guys remember you remember Antonio's in Old
Yes.
Forge?
Yeah.
So I went into a huge investigation of Antonio. You guys know Rocco Sacchiati?
Yeah.
You know Rocco?
Yeah.
So a couple of years ago, maybe even a year ago, Rocco called me and he goes, "Yo, I just had pizza at Antonio's in Wilkes-Barre by the hospital." And I was bullshitting with the guy who owns the place, and he was saying that Mario is his cousin. I'm like, get the hell out of here. So Mario from Antonio's in Old Forge. So that got my mind going. So I went there to try the pizza, and it tasted just like the sauce anyways. Very similar to the Antonio's in Old Forge. Then I'm at the Tomato Festival in Pittston last year, and I'm hanging out with Pat from the Sauces. And Luigi Carmenti came up to me. He introduced himself to me. So his family originated the Antonio's in this area. They're all connected. His father came over here from Italy, opened up Antonio's Deluxe in Edwardsville, not too far from here, near my house in Edwardsville. I forget the year, but then he sold that. Then he opened up Antonio's in Wilkes-Barre, where it is now. Then someone else from the family opened up Antonio's in West Pittston.
I was going to say, who's the one in West
Right.
Pittston?
So the same family. Then another Antonio's here. And then Mario opened up Antonio. He bought Antonio's from somebody else in Old Forge. And the whole family recipe is somewhat similar, with everyone having their own little flair on it. But it turned out they were all connected in a way. Wow. And then Keith Malinowski reached out he talked to Mario a few weeks ago on the phone. Mario left us I'll be back in a year. I'm going to Florida with my back. He obviously never came back. But man, that was the only New York style pizza in town that lasted that long. And then there was that place over on Music Road, but not Music
Cicetti's?
Road.
Oak Street.
Cicetti's,
Yeah,
Oak Street.
yeah.
Cicetti's I used to hang out there when I was younger in high school. We used to hang out in the bar there. What a fucking scene that was. Is there a business there now? There was for a little while. Is Mexican food now?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still
Yeah.
open or
But
not.
it's just amazing that only that one time Antonio's, and they left early 2000, there was nobody else came into town and do a New York style pizza.
I
there's
don't know.
no
I wonder why. I can't imagine. I think that would be one business that would do well with the slices. You know, it's a little,
because it's round.
it's a little bit different, but it seems like Old Forge will reject it.
We'll make round pizza for people that really want it. Like we'll do it just basically it's the
Really?
same dough and everything. We just form it round and we cut it that way. Just especially like kids want round, so we do.
Yeah,
it like
yeah.
that, just
There's
for
the
them.
place in Taylor that has round, that Damari.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. He reached out a while. I have a list of people that reached out to me. I haven't tried that place out yet though, but it looks really good though.
Yeah.
But we do make a thin pizza like that. Have you had that yet?
No, I haven't had that.
Oh,
No,
thin
Anthony's. I never had the thin pizza
Tomorrow
before.
night we'll make a thin one for you.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
definitely try
It's
it out.
probably a real popular pizza.
It's so good.
Crispy.
It's good.
Yeah, it's
People
very
like
good.
it.
So Anthony's does. I heard Anthony
Yeah.
does. Though I
She has
never
a
knew
good one.
anybody else even did it.
Yeah, she has a good one too.
Oh no shit! On the menu?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Did not. There's no thin white pizza.
Yeah. We have thin white too.
Were you really?
Yes.
I'm saying thin double crusted
No,
white.
not-
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
There's
no.
you can't make this thin.
No,
No,
no.
open face.
Oh really? I got to try it.
We'll put
I
some.
definitely want to
tomorrow
try
night.
the red pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm gonna sure I get there.
Yeah.
I'm sure I get there in time.
Well, we'll mainly put on the side for
I'll
you.
put on the side for you.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward
To
to
leave
this.
the box open.
Okay, yeah. leave it open. So I meant to say that before. So a lot of places, you guys don't do the cardboard bag.
No.
No.
Me and Russ are trying to figure out. I mean, we guessed that it was just not to use so many boxes. So the cardboard bag came into play.
I don't know. The story I got on that, and Pat would be able to answer this better than I did at Reveals because he still used the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Stack it.
can't stack with the bag, but the top one they always put a paper bag on. But the story back to pizza, the legend has it, and we're only as good as what we've been told from generations is there was no pizza boxes in those days, so they used shirt boxes. Just like you bought a dress shirt years ago, they came in a box.
I thought it was shoe boxes.
Right, so they would use that box to put the pizza in.
Okay.
And then they would have to put a bag over it and staple it. You'd always staple it for the bag didn't fall on the cheese.
Okay, that makes sense. That's
That's
interesting.
how that's more of a tradition the way it started then. And it has nothing to do with the pizza or the taste or anything like that.
Just has to do
if
with...
you went to a place that still used that, and you got 3 trays, they're not going to give you 3 trays with 3 bags. They're going to give you 2 with covers and 1 with a...
Oh, yeah. I used to walk home from Gingerelli's with the tray of red with the top on top, and the tray of white would have the bag on top.
Right.
Always.
People did that
Always.
because it was... And that's because they used to use shirt boxes.
Okay.
That's only an 11 by 17 folded shirt box.
Mm-hmm.
And they have lids for them. Use the same one as a
I
lid.
always wondered why. I thought it was to save money. I didn't know.
Save money or the
I didn't know.
so it doesn't cools down differently.
But everybody
like you
says
mentioned?
it's just the way they started out years ago in Gingerelli's when she made pizza out of dough and put it in there, and they would put it in a shirt box and send it home.
So I read and heard it was shoe boxes. They would buy shoe box from the shoe stores in town.
I thought it was shirt boxes.
And they would put it
I
in-
mean,
they would-
obviously any box would
Yeah,
work.
they would put it in the shoe boxes and they would send it away like 2-3 cuts at a time.
Well, I'm sure that would work too.
Yeah.
I never heard that, but that could
Okay,
be right.
that's fair. That's fair. See how the legends change sometimes, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
We try to figure out the origins of the double crusted white pizza. And
We have a lot of articles hanging in the restaurant about how it started, where it came from. I don't know. We don't really know.
the one I read more than once on 2 different places was that the double crusted white was made so it was more hearty for the coal workers in the mines. Because their red pizza was good, but the white pizza had more girth to it.
I
And
don't
more,
know. I'm not doubting that, but I don't know if I believe that because I don't think the amount of cheese in that white pizza in those days. I don't think they would have done that.
Why's that?
Because I think they made the red. It was more like a tomato with a little cheese on it. Cheese was the most expensive item.
So you think as
So the less of the expensive item they could use, they probably would.
you think as the cheese got a little more available to buy, that's when more pizza, that's when more cheese came on top?
Probably more affordable for people to buy.
That's what I meant to say, yeah.
Because years ago, cheese was expensive. A lot of people.
Cheese got expensive right now, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but
Yeah.
you can raise your price. You had a hard time raising your price in the 30s and 40s.
You know what's real expensive right now? French fries.
Really?
Yeah, there's the 4 big companies are getting sued. I can't think of the 4 companies. The 4 big frozen French fry companies are in the middle of a lawsuit for price gouging.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very interesting
I
story.
think there's a lot of that going on.
Oh my God, yeah.
We'd love to price
Jesus.
gouge our pizza, but we wouldn't be selling any.
You won't be selling in it. You won't be selling. How much is it? How much is 12 cuts?
16.
It's a good price. It's a good price. People charge anywhere between $16 and $20 for a pizza. Is fair. It's fair as long as it's worth it.
Yeah.
I've had some shitty pizza before, and that pisses me off when that happens. You know,
Well,
it happens, right?
sometimes we put that product out too, but you got to hope you don't have a lot of that.
What's that?
No, a bad product.
Oh, I
Something-
know.
yeah.
Shit happens sometimes.
Yeah, it happens,
Shit
yeah.
happens sometimes.
Right.
And I always say you got to give places a couple chances. If it's consistently bad, then you know it's just a bad product,
Right,
and then
right.
they don't care, and it's just a bad food. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it happens just by something's not right that day.
No, I understand that. So we're gonna try something today. I had it out here. My sister's granola. She was just on the 570 podcast too, Brian, wasn't she?
Her episode just went out yesterday.
Yeah. So good timing. Good timing for this. So you guys like granola?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday at the time we're recording this.
Yes.
So when this goes, it would have been a lot of yesterdays ago.
I'm trying to get the bag open. I re-injured my ligament in my thumb yesterday. I tore it last year, and I'm almost certain I tore it yesterday.
Ouch.
So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I know to do this. I still have my soft cast from last time that I paid a fortune for. So this is my mother's granola.
Sister.
My sister's granola. We're gonna try some. All right, guys.
Who makes this?
Her name is Laura Carter.
Laura Carter, made with love. My sister's granola.
Like the pizza.
Yes. Yes.
This is
It's on
really good.
Facebook and on Instagram.
This is
All right.
good.
You can smell how good it is there.
Very good.
I'm really chewing loud in my headphones.
That's okay. People love it. There's the ones that like it or the ones that absolutely can't stand it.
Yeah.
We're so far into it now that if you're still listening, God bless you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
That's pretty good. That would be good on ice cream.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Or in some cereal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Pizza, I think it would be okay in pizza too.
Ugh.
At the right time of the day.
I don't know. Have to make some kind of dessert pizza.
Yeah.
Like a cinnamon bun pizza.
2, 3 in the morning when you're coming home, I think it'll be all right.
You're like back in my dirty days, that would work. All right, put it on top there. It's no problem at all. Now I would eat that after I ate the pizza.
Yes.
So I have some food questions for you guys as we close out. Okay.
Okay.
See, this is a great episode.
Yeah.
Everybody was nervous beforehand. I get nervous too. Every single episode, I get a little nervous. Even more so, you guys were great when the names are tough. Brian, right? Fucking freak out. I'm home practicing it. Google's pronouncing it wrong for me. So I think I have it down, and I come here, it is not right. I'm like, shit, I have to relearn it right now beforehand. It's one of my worst fears. I get nervous before that too.
Yeah, but our names, our names.
Oh, exactly.
You know, we have our own language.
Yeah. I always just like 1, 2, 3. I say down in the gym like when I'm doing I train kids MMA, so I'm like I count sometimes like, hey, 1, 2, 3. Like what'd you say? I'm like, what, Johnny? He's like, what'd you say? Tree, like an actual tree. I'm like, no, tree, the number 3. You know what I'm talking about? No, like 3. It's hard for me to say it right. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Ain't
it? You know? You see what I'm saying? You know?
It's terrible that we have our own language.
Ain't it?
It works.
I'm going to dive into some white pizza here, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But, Amanda, you're up first. What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food?
What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Particularly, you gotta pinpoint it. Who's pizza? I don't normally ask that, but we're
Arcaro
pizza.
Genell.
But we're pizza people. Oh, perfect answer. You hear that, Angelo? Did you know that?
Yeah. No, I was pinching her leg.
All right. I wonder if this would be the same answer. And I think it's going to be because we're all pizza people. What food could you eat 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Pizza.
What would be your last meal?
Pizza.
From where?
Arcaro and Janelle.
Arcaro and Genell's?
Yes.
She might just be there that day. You don't really know.
If you're on death row, you can't make your pizza that day. Who's making your pizza for you? Angelo?
Well,
All right.
I'll do something different for her that day. I'll put some granola on it.
Yeah,
To
right?
save her life.
Put it under the cheese so you won't know it's there.
Yeah.
All right. You choke on that with some cheese before the death even happens. Who makes the pizza best in Arcaro and Genell's?
Angelo.
Oh, no, my brother, I think.
Yeah?
I don't really make any pizza.
You retired?
I could tell you about bad pizza, but I can't make any good pizza.
Mark's the pizza king.
Mark makes the best one. Is he the one holding the shop together right now?
Nothing on that table there belongs to anything I did.
I told Angela, I go, all 3 of you come. You're like, who's going to run this fucking shop? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I know. I said, Mark, you should be down there. He goes, no, you're going. I said, I'm not a Janelle. He goes, you're the manager.
Yeah. We call her Amanda Genell.
Manager Janelle?
Yeah.
No, Amanda Genell.
Amanda Janelle. But yeah, Mark's definitely the pizza king. He's the one who really taught me how to make pizza.
Okay.
I learned
great.
from the best.
Maybe I can come back there one day and make a pizza with you.
Oh, yes.
Hang out for a
He
little
is the
bit.
best.
I would love to do that.
And you can see the ovens.
Maybe I can sneak off a little bit tomorrow during the party.
Come in, check out the oven.
I don't know if you want to come in on a Friday night.
I probably don't.
No.
You probably do. It's
An afternoon, like a Tuesday afternoon.
Come when I'm there.
Yeah, like a Tuesday afternoon would be great. Like an afternoon, come in there.
Yeah, come in an afternoon.
Come over in the deep end. It's the best time to come in.
Oh, yeah, I've been in kitchens where it's fucking crazy. I have 27 tickets in front of me. I'm all mozzarella sticked out. It's just like I'm like I even know where I used to be a cook on the line, and the tickets would just spit out. You guys know it's just like what the fuck. It's just one at a time. And you look back, every single deep fryer is being used. Like I can't cook shit.
I know.
Oh, I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all.
I love that excitement.
Yeah.
I love when I have to pull.
That's
100
adrenaline.
clips. Oh, I love it.
It used to be adrenaline for me. Now I just think about it. I want to turn my stomach. I love the restaurant business. I can never work in it again. I'd always go back to it if I ever had to. That or dealing cards at the casino, but I never want to. I really don't want to. So hopefully these keep going the way they're going, and I don't have to go serve tables or make drinks anymore. You know, open bar tomorrow at the party.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure there is.
Old Forge party.
Yeah, exactly. Inside or outside tomorrow?
Both.
Oh, good. Should I wear shorts or jeans? It always depends on what I should wear.
That's when you were there. You were doing your little show outside.
I literally wore like a t-shirt and shorts. I thought it was outside, but it was inside. And I was underdressed for the inside party that time with my niece and my nephew. I was underdressed for that. She's wearing a dress. He's wearing. I'm really underdressed. But you know what? Who fucking cares? Yeah, it's a graduation party. If I came in with a t-shirt and a pair of shorts tomorrow, is it really that big of a deal?
No.
You know what I mean?
Maybe I'll have a God Pizza shirt on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes. Yes, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. Angela, your turn. I'm assuming I'm going to guess all 3 answers are going to be the same. Let's see.
Let's see.
Surprise me. What's your favorite food?
Well, I do like a lot of pasta, but I can eat pizza with it.
I could eat pasta and pizza together, too. What kind of
And I
pasta
take a nice
dish you
nap
having?
after that. I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah. What kind of pasta dish you having?
Pasta, I just like spaghetti, capellini, angel hair.
Okay. Marinara sauce on there, maybe some clam sauce.
Just straight marinara with
Yeah.
a little cheese. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I could eat pasta every day. I love eating shells.
Little pizza on the
wheat
side
sauce.
to dip in. Perfect.
You guys still having bread?
Yeah.
Pizza and butter?
Carbs are where it's at.
Oh, carbs are where that. Nice fresh Italian loaf,
Exactly.
bread, some pasta. You gotta make sure you drain the pasta, though. You ever see restaurants that serve they serve
Soupy pot?
spaghetti or rigatoni's, and you look at the dish, and all you see is the water underneath it? Give me a fucking break. My grandfather got me started on that a long time ago. We used to go to Family Affair. Like I mentioned earlier, Family Affair. I used to love their fettuccine with meatballs, so my grandfather would get that too. But he would tell the waitress, he'd grab her hand like this. Listen, tell the chef, take an extra 10 seconds, drain the pasta. If not, he's going to anyways, because he would send it back, right?
Yeah.
So he would he would come in, he would take the plate. If it was runny, he'd send it back. But then I guess he got tired of that years later, so he would just get the napkins and put it on the plate and get the water out of there. So that's where I learned. I do the same thing. It waters the sauce down. It makes it. It doesn't. It takes away from the flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just take the extra time and
Drain it out.
just drain it out. Just drain it out. That's all. That's all. All right. So pizza and pasta. I'm going to allow you 2 answers because it's like one
Well,
plate.
it's the same thing. It's
Yeah,
two
it's the
piece.
same thing. I agree. What food do you eat in 24 hours, 7 days a week?
Oh, I always eat pizza at work or at home.
So pizza. Pizza is the best. You get all your everything you need in there. With all the food groups are in there. It's perfect. What's your last meal? You're on death row.
A lifesaver.
A lifesaver?
Yeah.
Why is a fucking lifesaver your last meal?
Because it's my last meal. I try to save my life.
Shit.
I got it. I don't know.
I didn't get it. That's perfect that I didn't get it.
Maybe I'll put it on top of the pizza.
There you go. A little lifesaver, little
pepperoni. Little pepperoni on top of the lifesaver.
People love that cup pepperoni now. Lifesaver. I fucking right over
saw
my
your
head.
face
Though.
there.
Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
connect.
I was like, why are you eating that? I always tell this story. I had one person on here. His last meal was like chicken and rice. He's like, I don't want to be too full. Why I die.
What?
He's like, I don't want to be too full while I die. It's fucking hysterical. I was like, have a light meal before I get put to sleep.
Oh, okay. You're dead anyway. You're not gonna know.
I'm having pizza for my last meal. Pizza.
Put a lifesaver on top.
Pizza. I'm not going to ruin my pizza with that lifesaver, Angela. I don't think it's going to work. If it works for you,
I'll let you know.
then I'll try it.
You'll know.
You're going first. and
Works
I'll
for
go
me. I'll
second.
come back and
That's perfect.
we'll do this over.
Yeah, that's perfect. You guys it was a great episode. I absolutely love having people from town. I'm trying to get Pat and
Get
TJ.
everybody at once. We'd have a good
Trying
time.
to get. I think I mentioned to you. I would have loved to do something. Maybe there's always time. Come down to town. I was talking to Russ about this too. Get all the pizza shop owners, all in a big round table discussion. That would be amazing because you got people from your generation. You got TJ Cusimano across the street, younger than us. Yeah. So you got that generation, and then everything in between there. I'm trying to get Pat and TJ to come on here, but they're busy. So one of these days.
Years ago, you remember when we did that with the Food Network at the Radisson for the Women Resource Group? Oh, we did it. There was a fundraiser for the Women Resource, and it was.
I don't remember.
Well, it's a long time ago, and it was all they did Old Forge Pizza. And
Okay.
all of us went up there, and it was a fundraiser and it was great because we had they raised money for the Women Resource
Yeah.
Center, and everybody talked pizza, and
I love that.
They had the Food Channel there.
Oh, really?
And it turned into be a comedy show. So I'm only telling you about that because if there's any way you can research that, you'll see.
I'm gonna look it up.
It was like the Old Forge comedy.
I bet
night.
it was. I bet it was. But that would be the episode of episodes right there.
Yeah,
to
it
have
was-
everyone in the same room. Yeah. That would be
Right. Now,
that'd be a lot
TJ
of
wasn't
fun.
there at the time.
Right.
Baby Joe was still alive. So like we had that whole crew was
Yeah.
there.
That'd be a lot of fun.
And we warmed up in the Radisson before the show, and it was really a comedy night.
I bet.
It was great.
How long ago was that?
It's got to be. I don't know. It's quite a while ago.
I don't remember that.
The food channel.
me,
We,
I
we have
guess.
we have the picture hanging in the entranceway of the restaurant
I'll have to go out
with the
and
guy
look
from
at the restaurant.
with the guy from the food channel.
Yeah, that was.
I forgot who it was, and it was. They used to do a big fundraiser. Like they just did one recently. You did it at the cultural center.
Yeah, the food.
That's the same thing.
Okay.
But, and one year they did it for meatballs. Remember the
Yeah.
meatballs?
I
This
love
year
that.
was the Old Forts Pizza Challenge, and a lot of us went there. Pat was there, and TJ wasn't. He wasn't there at the time,
I understand.
but it was. So if you want to do that, it would turn into a comedy show.
Oh, I bet. Oh my God, I would expect nothing less.
Yeah.
You know what we forgot to do? Get into this old Forest white pizza real fast before we head out. We can't leave yet. All right.
Okay.
So, you ready?
Okay.
You want the end piece or the middle piece?
It doesn't matter.
Even when it's sitting around for a little while, it just has that
Yeah,
same
yeah.
smell.
It's better.
Boom. That's for you today.
Thank you.
All right. How much cheese is in this cut? It's about a pound.
There's a lot of cheese in there.
This feels like it's about 8, 9, 16 ounces right there. Putting this in the air fryer is insane.
I know, makes it good.
You need tinfoil though,
They
because
say
if
you have
not,
cheese everywhere.
I know.
the cheese is glue. Nardone's pizza. You put a cut of Nardone's pizza in the air fryer. If you don't put some tinfoil underneath there, you're not getting that cheese off there.
Is that all American Nardones?
I don't know what they.
I'd be surprised if it's real cheese.
I know. I don't know
No.
what it is.
Classic though. I mean,
It is.
They make
Who didn't
good
grow up-
pizza
who-
for frozen pizza.
Yeah.
who didn't grow up with that?
I know.
They grew up with that. A box of Nardones in the freezer, in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
and then a box of Old Forest style pizza on the stove.
I think the
for a
best
couple
way to
days.
heat that up is a toaster oven.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have a toast. It doesn't. Reheating Old Forest pizza in the oven. I don't know what happens.
Well, it depends
not
on
the-
the tray you're putting it on.
That's true.
People don't have. Like,
I just put it right on the rack when I reheat it.
Okay.
Did
Air
you-
fryer is really good though too. I know I'm talking a lot with this pizza in my mouth, but I absolutely love it. How you doing, Brian, over there?
Doing all right.
This is a meal in itself.
Quiet.
One cut. What's the most white pizza you ever ate in one sitting, Angelo?
I don't. That's a good question. I never thought about it. I just eat till I'm full.
You don't overeat?
Oh,
I do. I
most
do.
of the time.
I get to that point where I'll have 2 or 3 cuts, and I'll be just right. But again,
You have to have the extra.
the pizza's still fresh. It's still hot. Have another one.
Of the white.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I like to open up the white and put sliced hot peppers in there.
That sounds good.
I like
When I
that.
got the takeout, did my reviews on these, I came back to do the red because the way I did, I didn't like it. I came back.
Yeah,
I
I
met
knew-
you.
yeah.
That's the one that got posted.
yeah.
Did really well. The one before that, I was doing in the parking lot, like outside the car.
Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hit right. The reviews
Yeah.
don't hit right when I'm standing outside. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But the white pizza I did out there, I did really well. I remember I put the cheese pull was
Yeah.
up to here for that white pizza.
Uh-huh.
That's you got to do the white pizza immediately when it comes out.
Yeah, because the cheese is like so
Absolutely,
stringy.
absolutely. I don't like when too many people put too much American cheese in the white pizza.
It doesn't pull.
You cut it, it doesn't. You cut it, and it comes out like a river.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't really like that. It's not that I won't eat it, but I won't.
No, it has to pull.
I don't go back for more. I don't go back for more.
And white has a whole different taste.
It does.
Yeah.
White
It's just-
American.
People don't think that we use the same cheese in our white that we do in
Yeah.
our red. They think it tastes different.
Really?
Yes.
It's just there's no tomato sauce being mixed into
Yeah.
it, and there's more of it. So,
There's more seasoning on the white too.
Yeah.
what's easier? Salt and pepper on top,
And rosemary.
rosemary. Yeah, Joe, you can smell. You can smell the rosemary. You're out. You're out.
See the rosemary. He's the one who gave me the cheese recipe. I wouldn't give that away.
He gave me the recipe years
They
ago.
tell him it's true.
He gave me the free cheese recipe last year, but he didn't give me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me the amount though.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
Getting-
I mean, you could see the rosemary.
oh
on
yeah,
there.
100%. But guys, thank you so much for
welcome.
bringing pizza, being a guest on the Food Fight podcast. We had talked about it already, but please tell the listeners where they can come see you guys and what your specialties are down there.
Thank you. We had
Thank
a lot
you.
of
Thanks for
fun.
having us. Enjoy the pizza.
From where?
getting to be Arcaro and Genell.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was
Old
looking for.
Forge. Old Forge.
The pizza capital of the world.
It is. You see, New Haven is branding themselves.
Yeah, but New Haven has that clam pizza, and that's a winner.
I agree. Excuse me. Their pizza in general is
Pepe's
really,
is
really
like-
good. Oh, they're all good. It's all good. It's just a completely different style. That's why I think it's fun to have like the pizza capital of the world
Have
war.
you ever seen the article in the restaurant from USA Today where Pepe's was first, and then we were when they rated the pizzas?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So Pepe's in Old Forge?
No, Pepe's, and then, yeah. I'll show it to you tomorrow night.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
show
on
me
the
that.
wall in the
I
restaurant.
got to take a picture of that.
USA,
I'm
back in, I forget what year it was, but
I'm trying to cause a little friendly war with New Haven and Old Forge. That's why I post a lot about it.
But
But cross post.
I mean, they're-
TikTok, it takes off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of New Haven guys that follow me. So we go back and forth and friendly.
Yeah.
Need some
what's
jerk
the
offs
other
in there.
place in New Haven? Not Judy's.
You got Pepe's, Sally's,
Sally's,
and Modern.
Sally's.
And Modern.
Modern,
Those are
yeah.
the three. Those are the three I had.
Right.
But the clam pizza, it's really, really good. There's a place up the street here called Cafe a Pizza. They are New Haven inspired pizza.
Oh.
I had it the one time. It's very good pizza, but it's not thin like New Haven. It's inspired. Like they cook it really high temperature, get some char on it, but it's not like just like you have it in New Haven. It's not different. They don't use the coal fire, so it adds a little bit different to it.
But the pizza in New Haven is it's a good pizza.
I never had a
It's
pizza.
really
Yeah,
good.
I was out there twice.
Yeah.
Out there twice. I didn't have the pleasure of sitting in because the lines are around the block. Yeah. But you get takeout. It's really, really good.
and they're
pizza.
not like they're small places.
yeah.
Yeah.
Super old. The whole city's old. Very, very historical city. Very nice up there.
And they have a couple other places Pepe's are on. I don't.
There was a place in New Haven. I cannot think of the name of it, but they are supposedly the ones that invented the cheeseburger. They use steamed cheeseburgers. They put the burger in this basket and they put it into this old furnace, like it looked like a toaster. They put it in there, and it's just like it's over 100 and some years old. The building. It's this little place, and they serve it on white bread with a tomato slice.
Oh.
No ketchup. I'll bring my own ketchup next time.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really good though. New Haven, if you get an opportunity to go up there, it's a very historical town, and pizza's definitely worth having. Definitely worth having. All right, guys. Angelo Genell, Amanda Krappa, thank you so much for coming on the Food Fight podcast. Go visit them at our Carolyn Janelle's down in Old Forge on the historic. Speaking about historic cities, our own town's historic. Historic Main Street. Just follow the smell of pizza, and you definitely won't get lost. All right. I want to thank all of my sponsors for helping me produce this show, all of my listeners and supporters constantly following me and keeping us here. All right. Let the food go around. Food Fight. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
you.